but just not now because the resources wasn't there. The state, the city, and the country was going through one of the hardest times that it ever had. But through his leadership, we were able to pass a 1 cent sales tax. That 1 cent has helped us get here today. The hardest thing that we probably ever had to do while we're in office, isn't that right, Tina? But that vision got us here today. So, but let me take you now to the transformation of this site. In that corner over there used to be a high school called J.R. Lee High School. On the right over there was the first original Dell Shells. Where we're standing was nothing but residential houses and people living here down the back. When they built this first auditorium, as we called it, it changed the lives of the people down the back. Of all of us and all of our families that had been living down here since the 1920s. Change was hard. People were moved. People were replaced. But the vision of the original auditorium brought us hope. It brought us concerts. It brought us entertainment. It brought us vision. And it brought us so many things to this neighborhood. Now we're down the road again. And we're tearing down, or we're torn down the building, but yet a little bit to go. But now we're at the point to where we're about to build a new arena with more change, a little bit more diversity, a different type of architecture, but with the ability to bring in that entertainment value again. I heard last night people say we don't have anything to do, but now that we have a quality of life and we have entertainment, we have other places, that brings people. It brings business. It adds to the head count that businesses need to develop. And that is what this legacy project is going to do. It's already started. Right now we have more startup projects right here in downtown than we do in any other part of the city, which is a testament to the leadership of this council and to this administration. Our future is bright. The quality of life of the city of Mobile is tremendous. The number of businesses that we're attracting now is higher than it's ever been. So when you talk about legacy of this council, legacy of this administration, legacy of the staff and the people that helped get us here, let's also think about continuing the progress. It is paramount that we continue the progress that we've made over the last 20 years. We cannot go backwards. We cannot view things as a hindrance to our communities, a hindrance to the progress, a hindrance to the neighborhoods. If we are going to continue to be the best city in the state of Alabama, as I call us, which we are, then as one city, as one community, we have to continue to lift the dirt, and we have to continue to build the progress. Here's to the future, and here's to a great legacy project. Guys, I love this city, and it is a pleasure to be your public servant.
Thank you, Councilman. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for mowing my grass 40 years ago. He did a great job. As you've heard, you can't do a project like this without a great technical team. A project of this magnitude requires exceptional technical expertise and coordination. Tell us more about this outstanding team. Is that close enough? I feel like I'm eating this thing. To tell us more about the outstanding team that will bring this arena to life, I'd like to introduce George Talbot from Boca D. George and his team have been instrumental in coordinating the many moving parts of this ambitious undertaking. Please welcome George Talbot.
Thank you, Bradley. I am George Talbot with Boca. My task or assignment this morning is to recognize our project team. And so I wanted to first of all thank the mayor and the city council for their confidence in putting Boca in the role of program manager putting a good local company, 100 years old this year, leading this project. And like they say about SEC football, it just means a little more when it's your hometown. Our quarterback is sitting with us this morning, Sam Matheny. Sam's the guy day in, day out, working hard on this project. The mayor recognized him earlier. He's joined today by two of my colleagues at Boca, Jimmy Screen and Stan Winter. Our design team, led by Goodwin Mills and Kaywood, who's here. I see Pete Parker, Jim Walker, Yan Coward. Populous is our partner that works on these kind of projects around the world, brings a fantastic level of expertise. We're going to have a world-class facility here that can accommodate any kind of entertainment you'd ever want to have. If they can do it in Atlanta, New York, Chicago, LA, they're going to be able to do it in Mobile. That's something we can be really proud of. Populous, Jim Swords recently retired, but I see Aaron Bruckerhoff back here and his team. Aaron, thank you for the beautiful design work. They've completed the job and moved on. Sabre Demolition came in and cleared our space for us this morning. And of course, the mayor recognized B.L. Harbert, which is going to build this thing. And Harbert, as you may be aware, isn't unfamiliar with our community. They worked on the Mobile Convention Center and are wrapping up the USA Medical School project, which are fantastic. And, you know, Councilman Carroll spoke about change. When I worked in the mayor's office, we used to say, you know, this job is simple in Mobile. Everybody wants things to be better. They just don't want you to change anything. Well, that's a tricky thing to try to figure out, but I think we're on that path with this project, and you can literally feel the winds of change blowing this morning. They're going to blow quickly on this site. I think by August, Sam and I were talking, you'll start seeing vertical construction, so keep your eyes open, and we're dead focused on meeting our schedule and our budget. Everything is on track as we sit here today, and we fully intend to keep it that way. And I failed to mention we have a great team that meets bi-weekly in the mayor's office, led by the mayor, including a lot of folks who are here this morning, too many to name, but really a great spirit of collaboration, which is a key to making a big project like this go off on time and on budget. And so a lot of unsung heroes who are among us today who have got us to this point. It's my privilege to help recognize some of them this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, George, and thank you for our great technical team. We're particularly fortunate to have world-class partners in arena development and management. Our next speaker brings decades of experience in venue operations and event production across North America. As co-chairman of OVU Group, he leads one of the most respected firms in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Peter Luco. Peter?
Thank you. Good morning, Mobile. Great to see you. I really want to thank the mayor in particular. Thank you very much, Mayor, City Council. You guys have been incredible. And the staff. The staff here is second to none. And from our team, I'd like to acknowledge Tom Paquette, who worked very closely with the staff. And I've got to tell you, Mayor, this was probably one of the quickest processes we've ever had as a company, and we managed some 275 venues. And I think really what it told us, and it probably tells other people,